the bomb got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown, we'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Oh, we know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from.
Hello everyone, this is the Nameless One, and tonight we are going to be continuing the Lost Memories campaign with Argo, Petrol, Cameo, Moon, and Hacks. And just a quick shout out real fast, we're going to be using some new background music. Link and name of the composer is in the description. Let's see. Hit the wall.
Is that about exploding dogs?
Go ahead and start the recap. Who wants to do my recap?
Well, no one seems to be volunteering. Let me just quick refresh for my notes. Alright, well, since nobody else seems to be doing it, I'll go ahead. Been some time. Last week was was the Puppeteer. The first thing of note that happened before we actually got there was on the night before, we were not getting nightmares, so I guess helping out the Shade dealt with that, which I don't know if we were expecting that. Some people may have been. I wasn't exactly, but nice thing.
Very nice thing.
Yes, and so Puppeteer, true to name, like to use puppets. Some very large puppets. And, pulling strings. So, yeah, Yeah.
Yeah,
When we got inside, it turns out that the "likes a good show" that we kept hearing was a bit more literal. So it wasn't just they wanted to see us ripped to shreds. No, it was literally they wanted a show. Like, they didn't care if we won or lost. They just wanted to see a good fight. So fighting through their puppets and through the strings that they attached to us to make us fight each other, which didn't actually end up affecting a huge number of us, but there was the whole mini boss fight at the end, with the puppeteer inside a giant puppet. Which, when we completed that, the puppeteer was controlling it from inside the head of the main puppet, and the mouth opened, and they stood there, and they were kind of a pretentious asshole with this whole grandiose good show thing. But yeah, they agreed to drop their portion of the shield, and we were just going to leave peacefully and leave them alone. But Doc went ahead and shot them, so they're dead now.
Okay, where exactly did we end off? Because I think they're not technically dead yet. They're in the process of bleeding out, but I think they're
no,
pretty dead.
no,
dead.
there is
They're
a hole straight through their. You can see the ground through their head. They're pretty dead.
Okay, but like, there's a process to dying. You know what I mean? Like, they have fatal wounds. They're just in the process of dying.
A large cylinder of their brain was removed from their head. I'm pretty
That's
sure they
pretty
died
instant.
pretty instantly.
Can I have a medic confirm?
I'm pretty sure we already had a medic confirm that they were dead when they could see the floor through their skull.
Sorry, I'm being
Yes.
Hole through skull means somebody is dead.
Yeah.
God.
Moon, you're we need you to get on the internet, not a ham radio. I thought he was using dial-up.
You're a ham radio.
Hey, I can hear.
I don't know. I got someone with dial-up, or who had dial-up pretty recently.
I
It's
prefer
all better than that.
venison. So, that was a dumb joke. Let's see, where did we leave you guys off time-wise? I thought we were like arguing while he was on the floor bleeding out from rain.
Brains were
like-
out.
No,
With-
he dead. He very dead.
I was looking more. So we should be at the end of a day. Again. By what I'm looking at. Okay. So, this is y'all's chance to decide who you are going to visit. Oh, you mean like the next of the remaining. I'm forgetting the name. I am. Test subjects. They were test subjects. Yes, test subjects. Which ones do we have left? It's good to remember.
We have quite a few left.
We have the 4 horsemen. We're not going to them yet. Yes. With the 4 horsemen being the last ones you guys had planned, you technically have Warped, Pumpkin King, Burning Mare, and that's it. So
I'm thinking we go Pumpkin King.
okay, hold on. So
I'm
let's
saying
think
we
about
should
this
do it
rationally.
before-
Sorry. What were you gonna say, Moop?
I think we should go with Warped.
Whoops. I know that the Burning Mare is a terrible idea, but Pumpkin King probably going to be very painful. We don't know about Warped. I think Warped is probably best next option.
I say we go for the Pumpkin King. Take down all the ones who opposed us.
Hey,
Pumpkin King.
Doc, unless you can make it so that I'm not in perpetual pain at the moment, I don't want to fight him.
Dog pulls out his container of mints.
Okay, no, not that kind of removing pain. I mean, I want to be able to like walk and not feel like I'm about to break something. Sorry, I shouldn't be using the word feeling because you have a lot of things that change what you feel. And what you see, apparently.
I have a
Those are
lot of things that
fantasy.
change what you feel too.
I don't. I want my bones to not break
And
if I like
probably
fall
think.
wrong. Is what I'm trying to say. Yes, Doc has access to many mind-altering substances.
What you feel, what you see, what you think.
I should know. I had one of them last time.
Was that
I
a
think
smart
warped is a
decision?
good idea.
Dude, horrible idea.
So, decision. What is it?
I'm with Dark Pumpkin King.
Seriously?
I much prefer warped.
There doesn't seem to be a decision at present. All I have to say is, when does Vigil make smart decisions?
Yeah, true.
Never.
Because Vigil makes the worst decisions, we should do the opposite of what Vigil says. And the opposite of what Vigil says would be either warped or burning mare, and I'm not going near fire right now.
Let's go
Hopefully
Burning
ever.
Mare then.
No.
You really? No, we're going warp.
Because the opposite of Burning Mare is Pumpkin King.
I am not walking near fire. Hey, if you want to do burning mare, I cannot join you right now. I am not planning on doing that right this second. I'm not planning on doing it, period. Even though I should. But it is very, very scary. Very scary.
I mean, if Vigil went through the one full of bugs, you should go through the one full of fire.
DM is going to say
Yeah,
that
at least we.
I would like to save the burning mare until the Kelpie is here, because I feel like that would be a good character moment for Kelpie and Nasa.
That makes a decent chunk of sense, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the one that is literally walking puddle, and the one that is scared of fire. Good character moment.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to do burning mare right now. So
Really
it breaks it down
shouldn't.
to either. Oh, what'd you say? That is all the voice in the sky has to say about it. I'm not an LSD, so I can't hear the voice in the sky.
Does the voice come from the sky or our heads?
It comes from the bush.
Not that kind of bush petrol.
Doc, what have we discussed? There are no talking bushes around here.
Ah, but evidently you've also heard the voice.
Doc, I was the
I
bush
thumped
last
Doc
time.
on the forehead.
We should probably try and
It's
get
not a
like
bush.
we should probably try and get like a running count of like who wants to go where, so that we can like decide this.
Right, so we got 2 for Pumpkin King. We've got how many for Warp?
Moop you wanted to do warped, right? As well as I. Moop.
Nope.
Can we hear alive over there? There we go.
There she is.
Did you think I'm here?
Apparently not. Can
Okay.
y'all hear me now?
Yes, we
We
can.
can
Yes.
hear you.
We can hear you now.
Okay, my vote's on warped.
So 1 for Warped. Oh, what's your vote on?
I am voting for warped as well because I
Sorry.
am
So it's up to Hacks.
it's up to Clinker.
Clinker kind of shrugs indifferently.
Well, that gives us nothing.
Clinker, would you prefer time to
Listen,
heal? What were you going to say?
one of our biggest apps.
Is Moop a dragon?
Are you okay, Moop?
No, I'm not okay.
Moop, do you need one of Doc's mints?
No! No more of
God,
Doc's mints!
It's going to literally be worse.
I will note that Moot does have enough of an idea of medicine to know that none of those would help her right now.
Doc's mints should just be outlawed.
Yeah, but that one that made me see colors was kind of fun though.
None of them help!
They don't help, they're just fun. But yeah, I don't want to do Pumpkin King yet. I don't think we're in a position that would be best for it, so like, do you want to go down one of your fighters? I don't think so.
So, what do?
We should go to Warp.
Well, the final decision lay up to Clinker.
Clinker
He
gave
gives an answer of
indifference. So that means you're going to have to find a solution.
Shall we roll a D2?
Why would we flip a coin when we get? We thought about it logically. And
You're asking Vigil to think logically.
I'm
Yes.
asking the hold on. I'm asking the rest of the party to think logically, because the one that is most illogical is making the position opposite to mine, meaning mine is better.
Doc, who is probably high at the moment, is also saying Pumpkin King.
Okay, listen, Doc.
I'm not high. I'm firmly planted on the ground.
Doc, I can respect. It's just I don't want it.
Doc,
Well,
please
you know
kindly
about-
describe everything that you see around us right now.
I would tell you, but then the bushes would hear me.
Okay, he's 6 feet high.
6 feet over? You know, like the opposite of 6 feet under. It's when, 6 feet over.
Yes, we got it.
So, are you guys leaving it up to chance?
Stump hoof, I'm fun. Shish.
Still saying we should go to Warp. What we know about Pumpkin King is that he was very much like a good show and a very twisted sense of humor that the others were pointing out. On top of that, we think that the scarecrows could possibly have came from there or something like them, and frankly, shouldn't deal with that at the moment.
Yeah, like, if we end up getting into a fight, which one of us can fight? It's like me, Moop, there's Vigil who can shoot very well, and then like Doc is okay at fighting. Clinker cannot fight.
Clinker exists.
Like Vigil, you and I are the best fighters. Moop and Moon are like decent. They can do some good support.
Moop is the tank.
Yeah, Moop can take it.
I can build cool stuff.
With what equipment?
I cannot currently take a hit. I've been very sore the past couple of days. And going through that last thing with the puppeteer, marionette, is that been a lot of pain for me. Got hit really hard. Got a lot of hurt. So what I'm saying is that we should do warped and then rest up slightly. And then we should be good for the Pumpkin King. Does that make sense?
Actually, it's already
Yeah,
pretty late.
okay.
We should rest now, deal with Pumpkin King, and then rest. Not the Pumpkin King. Damn it! What the
Oh.
fuck? Ugh.
Yeah, most
You see, this is
likely
why we need sleep.
See? Yeah. Our
Okay,
first start-
listen. It's already late in the day. We're gonna go get some sleep, deal with warps tomorrow, get more sleep, then pumpkin. Got it?
Yeah.
Our first target is sleep. Once we kill sleep, we're all good.
No, don't kill sleep.
What?
Cuddle with sleep.
I used that was joke.
So, just confirming, who are we planning on going to?
What?
You'll find out
Or-
tomorrow.
3 ponies talked over each other.
Not a
Okay, fine. 3 creatures talked over each other. Can I get one answer, please?
We're
Warp.
still on
It
the
would
side.
be warp.
Morbs? Okay, good. We still not need that sleep though, and Duck, can you take a look at me? I just need to make sure nothing's broken or anything.
Doc is too high. I'll do it.
Thank you, Moop, I appreciate.
Well, of course I'm too high. I would have to crouch down in order to examine her leg.
that video said is
I
very
could look
fitting.
and look.
Okay.
He's not wrong, is the worst part of that.
Nah.
So, you guys are bedding down for the night before you make final decision?
Yeah.
Good idea.
And I'm gonna get taken looked at because I just want to make sure that there are no issues.
Give me just a sec.
Clickety clack.
Okay. So, who's first watch?
Moop, do you want to do first watch with me so that you could take a look at the do the checkup, or would you prefer to do that second shift?
No, it's alright getting it done beforehand. I'll do first.
Alright.
Okay, and you guys know what to roll. Doing a thing real quick.
Moop? I know that I started off this journey as wanting to be a sort of protector for you and Zynax, but I was kind of wondering, did I ever ask to be a protector for you?
I just kind of stare for a moment before going back to the leg. Not really. It was just a role you assumed.
Do you want me to be a protector? Because I probably should have asked beforehand.
Would it matter?
Oh, there we go.
Well, I mean, you are important to me. Your opinions on this do affect me. You've just been growing a bit distant, and I didn't want to make you uncomfortable or cause any problems, because you can clearly take a hit. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make you feel like you're lesser or something. So I wanted
I'm a
to ask.
dragon. Of course I can take a hit. It shouldn't have been a surprising thing.
I don't know if you know this or like noticed. I don't think I've really brought it up, but I am a bit slow in some senses. It makes it hard to kind of judge some of these things, or like kind of get the retrospective on some of it. Is that the right word? I don't know. But yeah, it's just I probably should have asked because I've been trying to be like this big protector and everything, and I don't even know like if you all even wanted it or not. I guess I just assumed my role as I always did, not knowing if the others really needed or wanted it. And now I'm scared that I might be hurting some of them, including you.
To be frank, it's not the protector role that was hurting. I may be a dragon, but I can't fight it. Not yet, at least. It's something I'm going to be picking up, getting better at, especially with what I plan to do in the dragon. Have to be ready when that comes around. What hurt was the fact that you claimed to be my big sister, and yet suddenly shut off. Especially to hang out with Skull. No, it's your mother. But I still see it. I still know that you do things with it and you just don't bother talking. That's what hurt. We're supposed to be family. We're supposed to be able to talk about it. Yet, here we are.
Well, I was just worried because I know that, like among like the bunnies and all that, they were very not that friendly towards some of the practices that we had, and I was sort of scared because I didn't want to upset the family that I've made among people. I didn't want to worry you. I didn't want to like make it seem like some weird thing.
Then why did you hide it?
I was scared.
Why did you make it seem as if it's something to be afraid of, something that shouldn't be talked about? Like, I am one of the most open to change. Yes. There are so many things I just accept of the world, and yet you don't expect me to accept that, to understand that there are certain traditions that you would carry? Like, you think I'm that dense?
No, I was ashamed of it, okay? The world changed. Our tribe was already barely holding on to some of our traditions as it was. When I met the other zebras, they already forgotten about their traditions. I thought maybe we weren't supposed to hold on to them. I was scared. Was I like hurting someone by keeping this alive? Was it like being harmful by practicing it? I don't know. I was scared. I was afraid that you all would not like me or something. I'm sorry. I should have told you.
If you're afraid of what I'll think, ask about it anyway. The world is a scary place, and we can't hide from it. We'll have to face it anyway. I've heard what that guy said to you when we first came here. I saw him pointing to your bag. I know that's where you keep. It's just like there are just things that you shouldn't be afraid to talk about. If it was a tradition or whatever, just tell me about it. The fact that you've been so closed off about something that was obviously super dear to you, it just bugs me. Because it just feels as if the connection is arbitrary and it doesn't really mean much. Because secrets outmatch it. It could just be pushed all aside.
I'm sorry I hid it from you. I'm sorry that I hid it from you more. Do you want to know what I did in the bunker when I asked you all to leave?
Tell me.
Wait. First off, I cried, but that was kind of expected. But I had carved into her bones. I carved onto her skeleton. I wanted to tell her that I had come home. Their daughter was back. It was a way of passing on the message. I took a skull, part of her skull, or it was the full skull, but I took one of her leg bones, and I had made the promise that I was going to help her. I was going to bring her home. I was going to bury her here. And I wanted to keep the promise. Unfortunately, we couldn't all come back because you know the deal with Rosso, but I wanted to be a family again and show her my new family. But I was scared, so I didn't do the second part. I sort of reach into my bag and pull her out and say, Lisa, do you want to meet Mo?
I don't really say it.
There's a way that we'd go about this. It was like a little tradition of making sure the messages would be passed on, because her spirit isn't like literally in her bones, but they're a method of how I can sort of make sure my message is heard. Would you want to be part of that process so that you can meet her spirit? No more secrets?
First, I don't say anything, but I know.
If I'm here, I'll be completely open with you. I am very sorry that I kept it from you. And you may notice that I am crying, but I am trying to hold a strong face, despite the rain. And from there, I think the ritual and the whole ceremony would be started. And, I don't know if he wants to do that, like, say it, but
Is that it?
I didn't have anything else that I was like thinking of saying, but we would go into the ceremony. But yeah,
Okay.
unless Moop has anything else that she wants to add.
the end of the ceremony, take a step back. Hey, since it's gonna need to happen anyway, can you show me some of your moves later?
Oh, of course. I was going to offer, but I kind of got caught up in things. But sure. If you didn't already know, it's called the Titan Slayer style. So for your small stature, this should be pretty effective.
One of those move sets that are made to take down bigger opponents.
Mm-hmm. You try and attack their centers of balance. You try to like trip them up. Though there is a lot of like direct punching involved. That is mostly because that is how you're going to get most of your damage. If you want to be like more specific, like where you lay those punches is really how you can like take off their center of balance. Because as you know, like your guard is very important. And if you could break their guard, you can hit
So-
them where it hurts.
I'm gonna go ahead and say let's not spend 20 minutes discussing Titan Slayer.
Yeah, I was. This will trail off into like a discussion, but
Y'all's watch it, other than what just happened, is uneventful. And you two need to choose who you are going to wake up next.
I'll wake up thinking.
I'll wake up Doc. Doc can normally last 2 shifts, I think.
Am the awake.
I'll wake up Doc.
Alright, Doc. See any magic bushes this time?
I mean, I see bushes, but it's always hard to tell the magical ones.
Clinker, you do not see the magic bush.
I think that one might be magical.
Doc, you're pretty sure the third one from the left is magical.
I walk over and whack the bush that Doc pointed to.
Hold on just a
Luckily,
second.
there was no ambush.
Hey, Clinker,
Hmm?
you get belted by the bush.
Excuse me, what?
You heard me.
Hello, Mr. Bush.
There is no answer.
I take out my hammer and whack the bush with a hammer.
Your hammer is stuck in the bush. Roll strength to remove. You are able to remove your hammer from the bush.
I don't think it's magical, I think it's just a bush.
That's just what the bushes want you to think.
Do you have any way of ascertaining whether or not the bush is magical other than hitting it?
Of course not, I'm not magical.
Then do you want to keep hitting the bush, or should we just assume that it's not magical?
Well, the thing is, if we continue attacking it, its friends might join in, and then we might be outnumbered.
I face hoof so hard. Doc, I'm pretty sure none of the bushes are magical.
You're right, Clinker. There's no possible way there's any magical bushes out here with us.
Doc. There are no magical bushes for you to be fooling by saying things like that. And even if there were, you wouldn't fool them using that tone.
Right, you are, because these bushes are too smart for us.
Clinker, high
Doc
or low?
winks.
Clinker, high or low?
Low. I'm just imagining the Trixie wink. Wink!
Clinker, you get belted by a bush again.
I turn around, hey, what the heck?
There is nothing but bushes behind you.
Doc, what are you doing?
Well, Doc pulls out a scalpel. I'm about to do some trimming.
I pull out my knife. I concur with this.
I thought you were about to just hack into a bush.
I would like to attack the bush.
I will also make an attack roll.
Clinker,
on the bush.
you don't know which bush you're supposed to be attacking because you failed the perception to see the bush.
I'm attacking whatever bush Doc is attacking, or seems to be.
Doc, you have hit the bush. The bush does not try to block or parry. It's a bush; it can't dodge.
I suck at using knives.
You failed to hit with a knife on a static target.
I failed to hit a bush with a knife, yes.
So, hold on a minute. I'm going to look at something. I don't think it is, but I need to make sure because that is a absolutely tiny. Okay, good. I didn't think it would be. I think that's
Please.
like a 4 that you.
Please tell me that you made a stat block for Magical Bush.
Clinker, you use a knife like a small child cutting an apple for the first time.
Moon, you gonna roll damage? Also, Argo, your static is getting louder.
Well,
Yes, minimum damage.
Well, I'm sorry, Doc, but I usually use a knife as a tool instead of a weapon. Like any civilized pony.
Well, that's exactly why I shouldn't learn how to swing a knife. So that way you can have a civilized weapon.
Vigil suddenly looks angry in his sleep.
So, you managed to remove one branch from the bush.
That should be enough of a warning.
I pick up the branch and examine it.
It looks like a bush branch.
Doc, this looks like an ordinary branch.
We've been deceived then.
I hurl the branch into the bush as hard as I can.
Nothing happens.
You see, if it was a magical bush, it probably would have done something about that.
You say that as if you didn't just attack it as well, on the premise that it was in fact a magical bush.
I was attacking it to show that it wasn't a magical bush.
Right.
Yeah.
I get down on the ground with my knife and try and find the bottom of the bush to start cutting through it.
Roll perception. You are barely able to see the stem under the mass of branches. It is going to be very difficult to do. Roll with a -4.
My knife skill?
Yes.
This'll go well.
Or should I say your lack of knife skill?
Yeah. would have been hilarious if I made that.
Which went well.
So you go for a swing. Your knife hits the stem of the bush. You lose control of it, and it goes spinning off into the darkness.
Well, it looks like I'm spending the rest of watch looking for my knife.
Roll perception to find Kniff.
I'll make sure to stand guard against the bushes.
You forgot the "k" part. It's the Kniff. There we go. You just barely are able to find your knife by the end of your watch.
Luckily, the delicious shrubbery didn't make a move to satiate their thirst.
Doc, they're not magical bushes! They're just ordinary-ass bushes!
You get whacked with a bush. It's not just Dice Maiden that hates you.
It's real dice. No, Argo! And the fact that they keep whacking me is not proof that they're magical. That's just bushes.
So, who are you going to pick for your next set of watch?
I shall wait. God damn it. God damn it, Moon.
Yes, Argo, that's also a moon.
I will wake up Nebula.
I will wake up Vigil.
Well, this will go well.
Yeah, right, I guess it's time for watch.
Nebula
Here.
finds a nice, comfortable place to sit and does watch.
Take a spare knife in case the bushes decide to approach you in the dark.
Is it just me or did anyone else hear Nameless say a knife comfortable place?
I also heard that.
I also have a knife now. Good thing I can actually use my knife skill.
Oh, I thought he was giving it to Nebula.
So, Doc, what was all the commotion earlier?
The bushes aren't magical, don't listen to him!
Oh,
Who says that?
great.
However, Clinker has already been whacked by a bush multiple times without my interference.
That's because I was walking through bushes! They tend to do that!
Well, yes, a magical bush does tend to be aggressive. Thank you, Clinker.
No! A regular ass bush has branches that get bent and snap back into place!
Clinker is slowly losing his mind.
When is Clinker not slowly losing his mind?
Clinker, are you falling to psychosis?
Doc, don't you dare approach me with those pills.
Well, the sad thing is, if you are, there is no cure or treatment.
Good.
There,
Have
Clinker,
you-
though. I will be there to support you until your final moments.
I'll have you know that while I may not be good with a knife, I'm significantly better with a hammer.
Clinker now goes to sleep with his hammer. So, did the petrol already roll for perception? I do not see it. So.
Did not.
Yes, you seize the things. Nothing of interest is happening.
Okay. Then I guess watch is over.
If that's all you want to do, then yes.
Did Nebula do her roll?
Yes. Nebula
Aha.
next.
Aha.
Then I guess we should all roll health then. Whoever needs healing.
Oh, for once I actually don't. I forgot that I got first aided up to more health than I had before it.
Yeah, I'm max.
Of course you found something like that, Moon. Of course you did.
Oh my god. It's Moon, he can find anything.
Yeah.
That's not a magical bush. Those are just cursed. And not as in the magical kind of curse.
That's just pollution.
So, for the party now, you still got a bit of a dilemma because last I understood, nobody actually agreed on going anywhere.
No.
Going with the
So, who are you guys going after?
I still believe what would be best. Especially since I'm like kinda not feeling the best at the moment still.
Did you roll your health check?
Doing it right now. Still not doing best.
Fail.
Has a physician roll been made?
Yes, it has.
Aha.
I guess we should try and tackle Pumpkin King next session.
What?
This is a session.
What did you say, Petrol?
moon also do.
I say I guess we should go after Pumpkin King next time then.
So what now?
I guess so.
Alright.
Okay.
We win. We go what?
Okay. So, if you guys take a look at the map, you guys are still over by the Puppeteer's former domain. You basically have to go all the way around.
Moon, they're not.
Moon making those faces. I never thought to see the day.
What do you mean?
When Moon makes those faces. For text.
I don't see why you wouldn't expect this.
So, you guys need to roll your travel perceptions. So,
As we're traveling, I kind of like note. Has Moon been acting weird lately? No, Duck. Has Duck been acting weird lately?
Doc always acts weird.
But like,
No. But there's a special extra weird. Like, I don't know what exactly it is, but I kind of agree with Nissa on this one.
I don't know, I think he went bush crazy.
but the push crazy is part of it. It's just like I feel like there's a bit more going on.
I don't know. It's Doc. You can never read him.
I can't.
Yes, there's a pattern of behavior there, and although we're not completely sure of the pattern, we do see something off. While we can't read everything,
are you saying this in front of Doc?
see a bait.
I think we're all walking and saying this while we're walking.
So, what does
Doc
Doc have to...
Crit failed.
Duck, we're talking about you. Have you been acting weird lately?
I clearly failed my perception, so I don't know how much I am actually paying attention at the moment.
Doc,
That's exactly what I was
You took a slightly larger dose today than you expected, and you are currently on cloud 9.
But
So
then
Doc is not hearing any of this.
Nope.
He's on cloud 9. Where is that? Is it near Cloudzone or something?
No,
Well,
it's
it's
a bit
right
higher.
outside of Cloud 8.
I
No,
see.
no, it's he took a leave to Earth to join an esports team.
shut up.
C9.
Shut up.
Who do you even know what that is? Like, bruh.
So, I'm going to assume that you guys take the smart route for once and go the short way around.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys don't really have to look very hard to figure out which one's warped. From which you can tell that it could be only one of two, and pestilence is not it. As you look at a building that looks like something grew way too big and is just spilling out of it.
Hey guys, I don't know why, but I have a sneaking suspicion that's warped.
And
I wonder what the hell that thing.
once you guys arrive at the building, unlike all of the other ones, this one's not going to be easy to get into by the looks of it.
Oh hey, maybe this one will finally have a different way of closing the door.
I mean, the door is wide open at the moment, but, there's fleshy stuff just kind of spewed out of it.
You know,
Can
that
you, like,
looks
jump the fence?
disturbingly familiar.
I
getting-
think we should try to fly around it, because
Well, the
I don't
last
want to.
time we had fleshy mass at a door, we used lightning on it.
Yeah, which was stupid as hell.
Hey, it got the door open.
There was literally no point to.
We didn't know that. We couldn't see inside that building.
You still didn't need to use lightning. We're just being over aggressive. Like, damn.
It was really easy, actually, and it worked. We didn't seem to
If
be
it
getting
was-
the door open any other way.
Were you even really trying any other way?
Well, we had already tried pushing and pulling the door open, and bucking it down, and using other manners of physical strength. So yes, we had tried other ways.
Let me
Doubt
go
it.
ahead and turn on some background music for you guys for while you are arguing on this. I think we'll go with this.
Anyways, I think lightning is the way to open the door. It worked last time, it'll work again.
No, the door's already open. We just gotta get past the flesh.
Well, fine, okay, blowing the flesh out of the way is the same as opening the door, is it not?
Does this flesh love?
No!
Or does this flesh hate?
What? Okay, do you actually think that that's a thing that can feel? Because it
Yes!
really doesn't look like it. Why? What gives
Because
you the
it's
idea that it's a thing that can feel?
Rob, there is multiple layers of skin on that thing. There is freaking muscles and
I mean, you guys haven't gotten close enough to actually look at what it is.
It looks like flesh.
still like.
I said it described it as fleshy looking. Yes. So, can everybody hear me okay?
Well, then let's walk up to the door. And see what this fleshy stuff is.
Nameless, we're about to hear you fine, but Discord invites are absolutely shitting themselves.
I've noticed that. Because it's also doing it for me as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
I honestly just. Okay, out of character, I honestly just thought Moon was gonna be a little bitch and just send a bunch of the versions of the little poop thing. And then I realized.
That would be a Moon thing to do.
No, I learned what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hit click it and hit open original. That's how you see what is actually being posted.
Yeah, but like, Discord itself is shitting itself. Like, Discord is just dying right now.
But
I don't know. The Discord is back to.
I approach the
regular
fleshy
60
mass
seconds.
blocking the entrance.
it is
I
fleshy,
approach as well.
kind of an off reddish kind of hue. It smells a bit funky. It seems to be covering the majority of the door.
I poke it.
It's squishy. It makes an interesting squishy noise. And your
Yeah.
hoof is slightly slimy.
Moop, I really don't think that that's a thing that can feel.
If you treat the building as bone and the flesh as muscle, I can perform surgery.
Sounds terrible.
Or I could just blast it with lightning, which would be a lot faster.
Doc, if you want to perform surgery on it, it would be your physician at a -4.
Not my surgery?
Oh yeah, you do have surgery. I forgot about that. And yes, surgery at a -4.
So wait, are we just like going to cut it open and like walk through it?
Are you using any sort of medication?
No. Buildings don't have feelings.
Then why don't we just blast it with lightning?
No,
I
this
feel
sounds
like
terrible.
everything is gonna go to absolute shit.
That's it. Get out of the way. I'm using lightning.
We don't
So,
want
as Doc
keep making
botches his surgery, trying to open a way in for you guys, the entire mass shifts, and Doc rolled a dodge.
Nope.
Take 2 points of damage as you get slammed in the face by what is essentially a pseudopod made of flesh.
All right, that's it. I'm using lightning.
Why are we supposed to hurt it?
Clinker, I'll join you.
No, why? Why? That sounds terrible.
You guys already seen that this thing can clearly feel and move!
Yeah, we should be doing like positive things.
Okay, so you have cast the lightning, but can you use it?
We're gonna get the method to some tweet.
I can attempt to. Hey!
Oh my god, I critically cast it.
Yes, you cast it,
Yes.
I actually hit!
but you need to use it next.
Dice Maiden did a nice for me for once.
Why are we doing this?
We're not the ones doing it, it's idiots. Freaking featherbrain. To the extreme.
It worked for us last time. I think it'll work
That
for us
passes.
again.
That passes.
Okay,
Aha.
Okay.
more.
Is there another way in the building?
Thank
Oh.
you, Dice Maiden.
Hold on.
Okay,
just
good. No
a
damage,
sec.
right?
Thank you, Dice Maiden. Thank you, Dice Maiden. As you can see here, Dice Maiden has told us to go fuck ourselves.
You see, no, normally these are the rolls that we want to see most of the time. Low
No, you-
numbers, usually. Just not for damage rolls.
No, okay, see what happened was you rubbed your hooves together and then you gave a small static shock.
Okay.
Yeah, I essentially gave it a static jolt.
So,
But yeah, Vigil, Clinker, I have a question.
Yes.
So, remember how, like, others would, like, in the past would try and come and, like, hurt the different test subjects? For, like,
Mhm.
and all that? And, like, we kind of came here like, oh yeah, we're not gonna hurt all of you, right?
Mhm.
So why are we hurting this one?
Would you rather this thing to live in pain?
I don't think the building is the test subject.
We don't know that.
You know, I really don't think that the fleshy mass that is the building is the test subject. Nameless! Dice Maid has given, out of 6 rolls, 3 2s and 3 1s.
So, Clinker and Vigil. Your lightning doesn't really seem to do much, but you do get an answering spray of acid.
I
Ew.
do believe we'd be flying a decent distance away from it.
You would have to be close enough to still be able to hit with it. Also, there are
it's a
4
bolt
things
of-
that crawled out of the mass of flesh that look kind of like monkeys with bat wings, but without any skin.
That sounds terrible.
So,
So
it's the Wizard
essentially,
of Oz now!
essentially
Or no,
their,
the Wicked Witch.
their fingers have been elongated to a point that it looks like bat wings. And they are using that with a almost see-through membrane to fly. And you can see all of the muscle and everything because they have no skin. They also don't appear to have anything resembling a face.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
And they are all headed for the 2 Pegasi.
Yeah, that's what you get. You were trying to hurt the building.
Wow!
Okay,
What
I'm
is
flying
this
away.
one?
I'm going to walk up to the
What is your
front-
speed?
My... Do you want... Okay. Basic speed or my speed with encumbrance level? My move with encumbrance level.
I don't need your movement, I need your speed. Like, I need to know who is faster.
6.
Okay. And next question.
Also,
Roll combat
isn't that-
paralysis.
Right. Isn't speed doubled when flying?
Yes, but that doesn't particularly...
Yes, M move is basic speed times 2.
Yes.
Everybody in this scenario right now is
It's
flying.
flying. This is true.
So it doesn't matter.
While this
Wait,
is
is
happening, I'm
combat
gonna go to the
paralysis-
flesh and be like, "Hi, can I come in?"
Is a health check, okay.
Want to talk to the subject.
Okay, but like, seriously, you guys are stupid as...
And that's a solid fail.
We know that warp has a lot of psychological trauma and hasn't been really seen since this... Hold up, give me a moment, I'm kinda dying.
Well, Cameo takes her moment to breathe.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go up to.
So, do I just fall out of the sky now?
Pretty much. Unless Moon has some insight that I don't know about.
How high
Or,
up is he?
Moon was pretty high.
Right now, 0 feet. Grass feels great.
What was his height yogurt by any chance?
What's that?
That's really what Moon was saying, but like I was saying that Moon, but so yeah, how high up roughly was Clinker? So whether I could try to save him or not.
Not very high. Like 15, 20 feet at the most.
So you'll be fine? Question mark.
So,
Mm.
is there a de facto way that they recommend fall damage in GURPS, Moon?
Yes, 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Okay,
So exactly the same as D&D.
You're going to die. No, you're not.
8 points of damage from falling from the sky.
Whoa!
Ow!
And you're currently under attack. So are you, Petrol. So give me a second. I will. Okay, that one misses.
Yeah, so Clinker's kind of just a heap on the ground
That one
with
hits.
his wings, like, stuck to his sides.
Oh, that one hits really hard, apparently. And Petrol, your turn to get whacked. Seven. Hits you. Go ahead and roll to dodge or parry. While I check.
Thanks to that knife that Doc gave me, I can actually parry. Actually, no, I do have a better parry of natural attacks anyway.
I love the idea of someone parrying an attack with a scalpel. It's just like, yes, I shall parry with this 1-inch long blade.
I parried.
Okay. And here comes the attack from the other one. Go ahead and roll again to dodge or parry. Okay.
Critically succeeded.
And it is now the rest of the party's turn.
Alright. I'm going to go up to the flesh and be like, "Hi, sorry about my friends. They're being kind of dumb right now. Can you let me in to like talk to the one in charge of this area?"
There seems to be no response. It reacts not at all. Neither hostile nor friendly.
I knock slightly. Knock.
It wobbles a bit. You get a weird squishy noise when you hit it, and it's kind of just like ever so slightly slimy, and it stinks.
Please. I start speaking in zebra.
It looks kind of like a stretched membrane that has been damaged, but is still intact.
S'il vous plaît.
No response.
I want to come in.
So, we're gonna move on to Doc and Moop. What do you two do? Well,
Silence, apparently.
Moop is typing. Doc, what do you do?
Doc stands up.
Yes, so you are now standing. What is that? All you're gonna do?
That is Doc's turn.
Okay.
How useful.
I don't know if that actually is how that works in GURPS, so he may be actually doing the right for that.
Don't forget, he's still like 6 feet high.
And he's also the one who knows the system better than me, so. We're just waiting on Moop. If you're trying to check it as in physician, you know what you need to roll. So you see where Doc was trying to make his incision, and it looks almost as if he didn't get quite deep enough, or like really know where he was cutting, because you know it's odd membrane over the front of a door. And it also appears that there may have been a nerve bundle that he lacerated. The damage from the lightning only seems to be like mild burn. So. For Petrol, it is now your turn.
I am going to I'm gonna try to fucking punch one of the ones that is after me.
Roll to hit. Okay, you miss as it dodges.
Damn.
It is now Clinker's turn. You can now roll for combat paralysis to see if you can do anything.
Is it the same health roll to recover, or is it will save to recover?
I believe it was a will save to recover.
Moon.
It's a will.
But I believe you also have to make another, regular, combat paralysis check to actually attack or do something other than try to get away. If I understood the verbiage of it correctly.
Yes. No, the instant you need to fight, run. Pull the trigger or whatever.
Oh, so basically, in order to do anything other than sit there and get your ass beat, you need to roll another check.
Yes. That is the long and short of it. I'm just weighing my options as to what to do other than sitting there and getting my ass beat. Because I kind of suck at dealing damage to things. And taking off the ground sounds like a bad idea when I'm likely to fall again. So I guess I'm just running.
Okay, make a check. Okay, so you are able to move. Are you going to pick a direction?
What direction were we approaching the tower from?
Technically it would be I'd like to say east.
So if we were approaching from the east, then I'm running east, the exact opposite direction of the tower.
Okay. So you run your full speed and distance, and they seem to leave you alone once you have exited a certain distance. And refocus on Petrol.
Convenient.
So, time for Petrol to get attacked 4 times.
Great.
Sorry.
Okay. Roll the parry.
Huh.
Let's see. Apparently something is telling my living room lamp to be not useful, so bear with me while I try and read my dice. No, it says something about an entertainment area, but I don't know what area it's thinking is being entertaining, so.
apparently not the living room.
The lamp. The lamp has decided it's going to be a rave light.
Apparently. turn that off. See if this will let me turn it.
Is it anything like the gift that Moon sent earlier?
It's just not helping me out here. So, did you roll the parry already?
Yes, I did. I passed.
Okay. Roll the parry again.
Passed.
And again.
Passed.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. And again.
Passed.
So let's
We just see like a Matrix shot.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now, party's turn.
This is some fucking Agent Smith and Neo shit going on
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
Party's turn. So, well,
That is being typed. I am still trying to like reason with this flesh.
so Nasa is talking to the membrane.
Insane in the Membrane starts playing.
Also, Bunny in chat just said Vigil is invincible.
Doc takes out his gun.
So is Doc
Okay.
gonna take penalties for being so high right now?
He isn't though.
He is, though.
No, he is.
Yes. He crit failed earlier, and my ruling was he is incredibly high, so. But I wasn't going to, considering how often he is high, I wasn't going to impose any penalties.
Okay.
So, Doc has drawn his pistol and Quick drawn his pistol. I believe that means you get to do another thing, right?
Yep. Are there any of the flying monkey things?
They're all clustered around Vigil attacking him.
You're just watching an Agent Smith and Neo fight scene and shooting into it.
Also, you have been informed of the damage that you did with your attempted surgery.
Not my fault. Uncooperative patient. I attacked the monkey. All bullets.
Follow-up statement. Not my problem. Uncooperative patient. I attacked the monkey.
Go ahead, roll damage.
I feel like the malpractice would still stand due to you being high, but okay.
Sorry, take that up with the Board of Medicine.
I feel like he has a piece of wood in his backpack that is just like Board of Medicine written on it. It's like a chunk of a 2x4.
It is the big boy version of stick. Instead of whacking you with the stick, he whacks you with the Board of Medicine.
I mean, they're spelt the same way, so if somebody didn't know what a Board of Medicine was,
Yeah, I would envision it more as being a 2x6 though than a 2x4. You know, your kind of classic broad plank.
okay. 22 total. You have killed one of the monkey things. You are welcome to examine further on your turn if you would like, or after the fight. But it is now Clinker's turn.
Clinker just got out of the fight. Clinker ain't going back into the fight.
Okay, so you continuing running away, or have you stopped?
Well, if they've peeled off from me, I'm gonna just sit here, and I'm gonna avoid taking pot shots in case I draw their aggro again. So, I'm gonna just sit here, maybe eat some popcorn.
Watch Vigil get eaten.
Yeah.
watch the fucking Neo vs. Agent Smith fight take place.
Would I be allowed to use my gizmo skill to pull out a bag of popcorn?
I will allow it. It is stale popcorn, though.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. It is now Vigil's turn.
Okay, so how small are these monkey things in comparison to me?
If you were to spread them out, their wingspan is longer than you are.
Okay. I'm going to punch one.
Okay.
Hit.
Miss.
Hmm.
Are they playing Battleship now?
I'm gonna make sure to take their battleship.
Well, dodge. Well, dodge twice.
Dodge, not parry.
Dodge or parry. 3 times. 4 times.
Thank you, Dice Maiden.
You need one more.
One more.
Oh wait, there was 3. I thought Moon killed one of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Moon
There's
did
4
kill
of
one
me.
of them. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
So
Oh
it's
my
another
God,
Agent
Moon.
Neo, or
That's
Agent
NC
Neo,
Mares.
Agent Smith and Neo fight.
Moon, what the fuck is that? It's glorious.
It is NC Mares, the artist, that is.
But yeah. Thank you, Dice Maiden. Thank you.
But
I
let's see.
don't mind failing intelligence rolls if it means I can do this.
Is Nasa continuing to reason with the membrane?
At this point, I'm gonna like walk around trying to find another way in.
Okay. So I will tell you what you see here in a minute. Moop, what does Moop do? You are welcome to also sit and enjoy the show. Okay, so Doc, go ahead and do your rolls to shoot the things while we're waiting for Moop. Because I'm assuming you're doing it again?
Yep.
I'm assuming that's only one hit.
Yep.
Oh no.
Plus... PI plus without armor, what does that do again?
PI plus means whatever damage goes through is multiplied by 1.5. PI plus plus is whatever damage goes through is doubled.
Okay, so what is that by 1.5?
That'd be, what, 10? If you're running down.
Okay.
Wait, damage from piercing plus weapons is doubled?
Yes.
Piercing
For
plus
ones
plus.
without armor.
The one that Moon has,
piercing
PI plus, only does 1.5. You want plus plus to double.
Ah, good to know
Okay.
because my gun is piercing plus.
So is mine. I've been doing this wrong the entire time. I've been able to
Linker
do
is
more
eating
damage than I
popcorn. It is
realised.
Petrol's turn.
You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna punch one that was already shot.
Why don't you stab it? You have a knife now.
My knife damage is actually less. Small knife, 1d take 2. Natural attacks, punch, 1d take 1.
Moon, what kind of shitty knife did you give him?
Knife damage is based off of muscle power, not like just sharpness.
Yeah, because I just picked a small knife, which is presumably what it would have been.
Yes, that would have worked.
He should have been stronger. That's his fault. Should have lived more.
My strength is...
But his-
that's really 11.
His punch does more damage than the knife. That's what I'm trying to work out here.
It's a small knife. So basically he's wielding a pocket knife. A little one. You know, like a Swiss Army knife?
Crit attacks also do 1.5 times damage against living opponents.
You tell us this now.
Nameless.
Okay.
Have we all been doing damage wrong this whole time?
Presumably, I sent you all the combat cheat sheet.
You miss again, and it's their turn. They attack, and oh my. Crits are automatic hits, right, Moon?
Yes.
See, what was I rolling the damage for this one? It was 1d minus 4.
Do they both crit?
I only rolled for 1 so far, and there's still 3. Let's see. Where did my damage roll? No, that was that one. Yes, 1d minus. Take 4 points of damage. I don't have the crit table and I don't care that much, so... Next one. Hold dodge. And
first
again.
fail. Oh, okay, Dice Maiden. The moment I get hit, I can't stop getting hit.
Wow, these guys are rolling really good damage.
You don't say. There we go.
So... How you looking?
Completely fine, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm still well into the positives.
Now, it is...
Moop has a thing to do.
Yes. We will let Moop go first. You rolling first aid? Okay. Then roll your healing for that. Okay. And then you go looking for Nasat. So, Nasat, you find that any other windows or possible doors are also blocked by either similar membranes or an outspilling of what looks like just like fatty flesh. It is all similarly slimy.
So there are no other ways. So there are no other ways in, right?
As far as you can tell, no. It looks like you probably will need to end up cutting your way in.
That is unfortunate.
It's almost as if that was the plan.
It's almost,
Our plan was technically blast our way in, but you know,
it's
similar
almost as
concept.
if it was a plan made to allow people who had physician and surgery skills to ply those trades.
If only they didn't flub the roll.
Now, Doc,
It is good in aesthetic.
are you going to continue doing all of the work for Petrol?
The monkeys must die.
I'm up in the sky trying to fist fight these fuckers.
Doc just goes from like out of it to super serious and just goes, monkeys must die.
The Doc says monkeys must die. You know what to do. Are you shooting the same one you shot earlier? Or are you spreading out fire?
I'm gonna finish off the one that I hit but didn't manage to kill.
Okay. Only.
Damn, I can't stack rolls.
So, can you do the math for that for me? To include the PI plus
10, 9, and 9.
26. Thank you. Close enough. You have slain the second monkey. And the other two are off. Clinker is busy. Petrol.
Well, you know my plan.
Well, see if you can actually hit something this time. They're really good at dodging.
I didn't even put the number there, but it still works.
Okay, this one will triple ones again for dodging this time. And now it's their turn to attack. Okay, roll the dodge or parry. And again.
That is so true.
Okay. We're just gonna skip straight to Doc unless somebody has something that they actually want to do. Scream. Okay. I have no mouth, but I must scream. So.
Well, they'll allow me to shoot one into place.
Oh, that's fucking dead. That is so dead.
Okay. And go ahead and roll for that. Petrol, go ahead and roll to attack. Thank you. Okay, you actually managed to hit this one.
Yes, are you guys ready for the greatest damage roll in the world?
Watch him roll 0 damage. I'ma laugh if
It'll
he rolls
happen.
0 damage.
It'll happen.
What? 3d6? I tapped 1d6, thank you very much. That's 3d6.
I was about to say. Oh my god, he actually rolled max damage.
Okay. It seems mostly unperturbed by this attack, as it takes a whack at you. Roll dodge. Petrol. Dodge parry. You pay attention. Nope.
Just answering a message.
Take 3 points damage. Doc. Are you gonna finish saving Petrol?
Yes.
Oof. I don't know.
So that would be, yeah. Okay. Petrol.
Mm.
This is your turn. It is still alive.
Am I able to grab it and slam it down into the ground? Or do I
I'm going
require a
to-
skill to grapple?
I am going to say no,
Damn.
just because it would be complicated and you're probably just going to fuck it up anyways. Because last time I looked through the grapple stuff, it was actually a lot more complicated than it sounds. Okay. And it dodges.
For fuck's sake.
It attacks.
It's so good at dodging.
I literally, like, put these things together with, like, I think I gave it, like, 70 points. And it has, like, 3 skills.
The fact that it's still winning.
I've passed.
It is
every
made
single
to...
punch.
It is literally made to fly, dodge, and attack things.
Well, I passed the parry.
Okay, so you are able to block it. Moon, you gonna finish it off?
Hey.
Yes.
It is dead. There is no way to surviving that, no matter what you roll. You could roll min damage and it will still kill it.
Okay. You have finished off the strange fleshy monkey things.
I'm now going to fly down, give my thanks to Doc, and then proceed to cough up blood on a corner.
Okay. So everybody can get back together now. Is Clinker going to rejoin the group?
Yep.
Okay. Moop is going to attempt surgery. It will still be with a -4, but you are using medication, so less likely to cause undue pain.
On top of that, I am avoiding what I know for a fact is an.
Okay.
Ah.
Good job. You are able to open a opening large enough to admit you and your companions.
Also, is first aid able to be applied upon oneself, or has it been another player?
First aid would be a question for Moon.
Moon?
You can apply it to yourself.
Okay.
Sweet.
Are there
I'm
any
gonna try
negatives?
Nope.
Okay then.
I mean, you're kind of taught to do that anyways, most of the time. If you're able to, you can do it.
What?
So no margin of success. So somebody will have to help you with the rolls for that.
Yeah, what's the roll if it's just flat for a first aid?
I mean, you can still do 1d6 -4, though.
Yeah, so it's 1d6 -4 plus a margin of success with a minimum of 1.
So
Can first aid be applied for fall damage?
First
Yeah.
aid can be applied
it's
for
1d6 -3.
any period of injury.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't help if you don't actually roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give this applying first aid to yourself thing a shot.
When
Thank you, Dice Maiden, for the one hit.
Okay. So you have a 7 margin of success.
Okay.
So you have a +4 instead of a -3.
So 1d6 plus 4?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So your minimum is still more than petrol.
His minimum is still higher than my maximum.
Yes. So you get 7 HP back.
Ooh.
that almost brings me back to full.
Moon, that is scarily true.
So, you guys can now enter. By the way, for fucking brain, what is the for Moop? Whenever you have the incision opened, it does let out a blast of like hot, smelly ass air.
Yeah.
That's bad.
The immediate area, if you were going, is everybody heading in now, or what's?
I mentioned we are there.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you guys step inside, you can see like veins running along the wall. The walls and floor are pulsating with there's an actual pulse running through it, and the I'm going to ignore that comment. With everybody, as they start moving along, the floor is very much soft and squishy. There is a door to your right that is partially open because it couldn't close anyways. And then there's more hallway ahead of you.
This was disturbing.
The ceiling is also dripping a unknown mucus.
Alright, we're going to a door or something. I don't care.
Clinker would like to remove his lunch from his stomach right about now.
Do you have the rope for that?
You know, I'm just gonna be on someone's back. Nope. Can't fly here.
I
Nope.
can open.
I wouldn't advise
Scary.
mine. It's probably covered in blood.
I'm not even gonna bother with you.
So,
Yeah, my back is open if you want to take up on.
to the right, like I said, is a partially open door.
Take the door.
So, you're going in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As you step in, the room is also similarly, just kind of a fleshy, disgusting mess. And as you look around, you see what looks to be the remains of a desk, kind of tilted to one side and partially enveloped by the floor. What do?
Is there anything on the desk?
Well, there's some drawers.
Can we open them?
You can attempt to.
I would like to attempt to open the drawer.
So, they don't open very easily, and the bottom one is locked. The top three drawers, there's a box of what looks like the ammunition that Doc uses. I believe he uses a 9mm.
Yep.
Yes, so 9mm ammo. And there's no sign of the weapon that used it, but there are several rounds missing. There's a total of 16 rounds.
Here's some rounds.
Thank you. I've been running out of cures.
That's menacing. What the?
One drawer, as you start to open it, looks like it has one of those monkey creatures that had looks like it attempted to nest there and ended up dying because it couldn't get out. It stinks. For you and Moop, roll health check. No negatives. It's just making sure whether or not you puke. You puke. Violently. All over each other. Because one of you is on top of the other.
Gross.
Actually, it's not what I'm thinking of how I would sit on. That does make sense.
Hold on, does my back feel wet? Did you puke on my back?
I'll clean it.
But
I'm sorry. How would Moot puke on Nasa's back? Isn't Moot
That's
She-
because
at, like?
Moop doesn't sit right on the saw all the time. So, like, unless I'm like properly like riding on the saw's back, I'll be naturally like sitting sidewards.
So the third drawer is the third drawer is empty and the fourth drawer is locked. Would Clinker like to unlock the drawer?
One of you knows
Sure,
how to
Clink
do
will
lockpick.
we'll
Yes.
take a shot at unlocking the door.
So roll to pick lock.
I think it's 13. Yeah, 13. God damn it!
So you botch trying to unlock it.
Okay, what is the drawer made out of?
It is a wooden desk.
Right. Can I smash the front of the drawer with my hammer?
You can attempt to.
Don't even know what's in the drawer. Why do you?
Well, I can't pick the lock. Do you have a better idea?
Well, you said that you use your knife as a tool. How about instead cutting around it?
Yes, I shall cut the wood with a small knife.
It's surgical.
I have another solution. Doc pulls out a bone saw.
Clinker just gestures to the drawer. Be my guest!
Are you going
Really
to
nice one,
saw through the latch?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just say that you make it through. And when you get the drawer open, there's several documents. Most of them are ruined because they are slimy, but there is one in one of the document protectors as you guys have been running across. What do?
Moop, you collect these, right?
Yes.
Oh, here's another one for your collection.
It is
Is it in Polish or
lovely,
is it-
slimy. Still,
Doc grabs it without a single bit of hesitation or problem with the slime.
what I think is even funnier is you're an earth pony, so you have to grab it with your mouth.
A little bit salty.
Okay.
That's unhygienic.
Says the zebra who has to do the same.
I asked to read it, I didn't ask to pick it up.
So, like many of the other documents, this one is partially, parts of it are in Zebra, parts of it are in Ponish. As far as you can tell, they are translations, so that both parties can read it.
I can read the zebra part.
Portions of
It's
it
just the same as the Polish.
are damaged, as it goes into detail on the test subject whose number I cannot read from here at the moment. Where is it? 500, yes. Their attempt to use the psionic abilities and a cancer patient. The psionic abilities did not quite mix the way they expected it to. And gave the patient the ability to control living what's the word I'm looking for? Living tissue. But it at the expense of their own appearance and body, as the cancerous tissues kind of exploded out of control. So, what do?
Probably will try to progress further. Are there any like doors or hallways or something? Or
Yes, there was a continued hallway. This was a side stop.
hey, let's go back out the doorway if we cleared everything out already.
Okay. Everybody, once you get out in the hallway, roll perception.
I see.
Sim.
Same.
Let's see. So nobody failed?
Nope.
Why does it look like I'm missing something? Is Petrol not paying
That's 'cause I
attention
haven't
again?
No. I'm checking a message, but I passed.
So you passed as well?
Yes, yes, it did.
So everybody hears a slimy sound coming from down the hallway from where you came.
Disgusting.
And as you turn, a big white mass is headed in y'all's direction.
Wait, is this an antipathy?
Do you know what those are? I was also about to ask if it was a white blood cell, then I realized Clicker doesn't know what that is.
Doc ready his pistol and goes, I'm about to body an antibody.
Did we suddenly just walk into cells at work?
So is this a big T cell or?
All that you know is that it is big, it is white, and it is headed in your direction.
Would Doc have any idea? Because Doc.
I mean, he already said what he thinks it is. And he's the medical professional.
The medical professional that is hella bloodthirsty.
What if you just like kill the cancer? Wait, is that a thing you can do?
So, yes, Doc, it is in fact an immune response headed in your direction. What do? It
Look,
is headed quickly.
everyone cover yourself in slime. So that way it thinks we're part of its body.
Is that how that works?
Do you
I mean,
not know how foul this is?
I guess I'll trust the medical professional.
Whatever, I'll trust the one on drugs.
Fine. Oh.
It will in fact work that way as far as you are concerned, Doc.
I might puke, but okay.
I try to just mix it with the slime.
So everybody that is rolling in the slime needs to roll a health check.
Not rolling.
It's gonna be disgusting.
I pass.
Yep. Clinker, let's see who is closest to you. How many of y'all are there? Yes.
Oh,
I think
Okay.
this is a projectile. I think this one traveled.
Yes, I'm seeing who it hits.
why did you say that?
Oh no, I'm saying I think it hit multiple people.
You know, I was seriously considering fudging this roll, but I didn't even have to. Petrol gets painted.
Damn.
Why me?
Because it's funny. Now,
Once again, I'm always the scapegoat.
we are going to continue.
What's your hypothesis?
I am not doing that.
Are you guys just going to...
Okay.
You guys just gonna stand out in the way?
No,
I'm moving out of the way, but I am
I'm
not doing that. Nope.
Pressing myself against the wall while covered in slime.
I'm
I'm
also-
Thanks.
I'm
So-
press myself against the wall.
And
Okay.
also pushing Vigil in front of me.
So, who all is covered in slime now?
I am, and I'm
All of
doing
us
a
are.
hide.
Well, I'm
No.
covered in slime. Vigil's
Except
covered in
Moop.
slime and puke.
Okay.
I am not. I'm
Oh,
not
stealth
overweight,
rolls. That's a
I'm
good
not.
idea. I can actually do
Yeah.
that.
It is a good idea. Try to conceal yourself as much as possible. I will point
I
out,
guess
though,
we
that
should
this
over-
creature is not exactly seeing you. Moop, if you are going to roll for stealth, you have a -5 penalty. Because you are attempting to hide from something that does not see, it senses, without trying to disguise yourself.
I'm probably gonna lose this regard. Oh. Ah.
Okay. Okay. What is... I should take a look at
You good there, Cameo?
Okay, so this will be corrosive damage. But this thing moves along and it ignores. See, ignores everybody but Moop, who takes 14 of the acid corrosion damage, which does 1/2 damage applies to the DR. I'm not sure what that is.
It weakens armor.
Yes. So 7 damage to the DR.
So those scales be sizzling.
Wait, does that mean it reduces her DR by 7?
If I
corrosive reduces by 1, and then whatever gets through is like the actual damage. Or correction. 1/5 of the damage is applied to the DR, and then whatever gets through is normal damage.
Okay. So 1/5. I don't know what 1/5 of 14 is, so
2
It's like
and a
2.
half.
2 rounded down.
so 2 damage to the DR, and then anything that gets past the DR is regular.
One damage. Would you like some first aid for that?
You will need time to heal your scales. That will take 2 months for your scales to recover from the damage. Well, essentially, she's got to molt them, because that's kind of how reptiles work. They do take damage to that, and then they molt to heal it. So she's got to wait till she molts, and I'm going to say, since the body has realized, oh no, something hurt me, it'll take 2 months for it to go through the full process, for it to be back to normal.
I am going to attack this thing.
Why are you attacking this thing? It didn't... As far as you can tell, all it did was move down the hallway.
Never mind, I must have blacked out what I thought I heard. Never mind. Am I being dumb? I thought I attacked.
It did?
Wait, what was that damage from then?
Think of it as a slime. You just had a slime, basically a gelatinous cube, move down the hallway while you were trying to hide from it. It didn't target you because you looked like a part of the body.
Okay.
Moop didn't do the thing to try and hide, and thus was unable to hide from it.
That is unfortunate. Okay, so I misunderstood it then. That was my bad.
Yes.
We're going to try to progress.
Okay. Everybody ready to move forward again?
Sure.
So, more squishy and more moving through the body. Because essentially what you guys are doing now is you are inside a body. You cut yourself an opening and you have made your way inside. So, you guys have come to what appears to have at one point been stairs. Now it's just kind of an upward tube. Do you continue up?
Yes.
Is that what that's word?
How can we even get up?
Good question. How are you going to attempt to get up there?
With my hoofs.
Does it have section?
Roll dexterity.
I will attempt to fly. Because that sounds like a better idea.
So the
With slime on your
opening
wings.
is, well, that, and it is not quite big enough to be able to comfortably be able to fly. You will be hitting the edges of the wall.
Well, shit.
Am I able? I don't even think so, but I'm
Doc
smart.
makes it about halfway up before the first turn and slides all the way back down.
Hey,
I mean,
Doc. How many knives do you have?
I see where you're going
That
with
sounds
this.
terrible.
Let's see. Doc then proceeds to pull out a little case,
You're-
open it up, and goes 1, 2.
You didn't
3,
actually need
4.
to roll for that, Moop. You can just fly. Yeah.
You were tiny and bipedal.
17.
Could I borrow one for a minute so I have two to hold on with?
With what fingers?
Feathers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna allow you for supporting weight with feathers.
Well, we seem to have been holding knives this entire time with hooves, so...
No, they are weapons made for ponies, so they would be adjusted accordingly, which would mean mouth grips and things like that. If that makes sense, yes?
I
And
guess?
Also,
With fingers
even
grips
if you
for the
were
mouth.
using your wings, you're not supporting your entire body with just the feathers.
Yeah, Roop, you can just like claw your way up.
Yeah,
Just
Moop
walk up
has
the wall.
claws.
I have
Yes.
multiple ways of getting up.
She has much more advantage than you guys. Now,
What the fuck?
I have
I'm gonna
another
take
idea. I have a bunch of rope.
Wait a second. I can
I have a
literally climb.
knife.
It's you did really good at climbing the tree the one time. You can secure a rope up there.
Who's good at throwing knives?
I'm good at climbing. Do you want me to climb?
you can, yes, use your climbing at a -2. Because, slimy.
For climbing, it depends on. Oh, sorry, for throwing the knife, depends on what the throwing set is spaced around.
I can.
Nasa has clambered up the slimy tube.
Did you remember to take the rope before you climbed up there?
She did not remember to take the rope, she just climbed. So, Moop and
Said I
Nasa
could
have
climb. I
made
never said I could take rope.
Moop and Nasa have made their way up.
Okay, question as to who's good at throwing knives is back on the floor.
I come back
Alright,
down. Give me the rope.
Alright, here's the rope and here's a knife to secure it with. I tie the rope onto my knife.
Just a question with the knife. What happened to the last time you caused intentional injury?
Oh yeah, that was bad. Don't do that.
Maybe
On
drug it
top of-
first.
Another thing is that how is it really going to be super secure?
You
Even with
place
the
the
knife,
blade-
your weight.
you place the blade sideways so that it's not just a
I'm not an idiot.
yes,
I'm
and then you
saying that
angle it
your
back.
weight is going to make
I mean,
the
okay.
knife big.
I want to point out that you guys are ponies. Like, think of
Also-
life-sized ponies.
Also, did you think about this? There's 2 of them up there. Surely they can hoist up 1.
See, somebody used their brain.
If they don't get pulled back down because the floor is slippery.
I am very good climbing. Don't underestimate me.
On top of that,
And,
I'm flying,
and-
and I have my claws, which, while not the
Move
best,
cool.
is something. I actually have grip compared to you guys.
And she really only needs to be able to stay stationary. And then
Well,
you
let's
guys
see how
can
well
climb.
this goes.
I'll lift you up.
Okay.
Right.
So, you two, I'm just gonna let Nassau get back up there so that we don't have to go, oh, Nassau fell back down. Oh no. But,
What the fuck was that voice?
when you guys get back up there, you got the rope now. The others have to attempt to climb. So, they don't have to roll anything, but you two need to roll strength.
That's right.
Be strong.
Do the strong. We have one strong.
Nice
Really?
strong.
You are
Wow.
strong. Good job.
Yeah. Do they have to roll to be strong for every one of us?
Yes. Apparently Doc is strength. That's kind of just what I imagine happening. If you were going one by one, yes, though, you do each need to.
I think that trying to pull multiple
Although-
of us up at a time would
By the-
definitely.
By the looks of it, hey Doc, roll dexterity.
For the record, I did not start climbing if there was anybody else climbing at the time.
Nope.
Yes, so Petrol, you just took out Doc on your way down.
I stepped to the side and watched them skid down the hallway.
So, thank you, Petrol. That was a good idea.
Oy vey, that plan went well.
So,
Okay, guys, maybe next time go one at a time?
Clinker, would you like to give it a try?
Sure.
So,
Strength.
I need the 2 at the top to roll strength again. You don't both need to pass, at least one of you does, though. And the more you pass, the better.
A.
Good job. We need a... Okay. Clinker strength.
That's about what I expected.
So, you aren't able to keep your footing, but the other 2 are able to drag you up.
Thanks.
Welcome.
So, who's next? Slippery while wet.
Doc is apparently now strength.
So, Doc, we're just waiting on the other 2 to roll.
What if I miss?
So, Doc, you are somehow still in the same spot, but the rope has slid past you. Roll dexterity, see if you can make it the rest of the way up. Doc makes it up gracefully, apparently. So, the rope is now at the bottom of the chute, along with Vigil, and everybody is up the top.
I can easily get the rope.
So you're going to get the rope back?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Let's try one last time.
So everybody can help if they want to, but the people helping need to roll strength, and so does Vigil.
I pass.
So Vigil is able to keep a good hold on the rope and not fall back down the stairs. Oh, we got...
Okay, good. Good, I was worried.
Doc
like,
and
please
Nasa
no.
managed to help drag Vigil back up to the top. You guys have made it to the top.
That was more of a challenge than it ever should have been.
I thought it was amusing, actually. Thank you. So, you guys have come to a fairly smallish room with what appears to be some sort of orifice at the end.
Maybe that is the butthole.
What? Moon, surely you will people know how many internal sphincters the body has. Is it
Yes.
not of the...
What do? I am not gonna lie, I have a few expectations of what's about to happen, so let's see how this goes.
But the wording was also orifice, though, which is an opening into or out of the body.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
heard it.
what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we'll just like go through the orifice because that is our only real option.
Can we stop calling it an orifice?
I mean, that would be the proper term for it.
Is it? Are we leaving the building?
You'll see. So everybody's squeezing through?
I guess.
Why do you have to?
I'm
Why do you
small
have to
enough to not
describe
be-
it as squeeze?
Okay, if everyone else is trying to walk through at the same time, I stand back behind them and watch the idiots.
Doc
I-
charges through the orifice.
I can
Roll strength.
absolutely see Doc and Vigil trying to walk through at the same time and getting stuck.
Nope.
It appears that the muscular strength was greater than what you could push through.
Oh, it's a sphincter then.
Mm. That is some decent tone.
Vigil has made it through.
Vigil made it through the butt. Congratulations.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
This
I'm
is
going to go through
100% a
We're
sphincter.
going to forget about this.
I mean, there's a bunch of them inside. But Nameless used the word orifice.
I'm going to block this memory out. We're not going to remember this.
We are coming out of butt, aren't we?
Nameless, what do I see on the other side?
I will
Is it a butt?
describe it once everybody else gets through.
It's a butt.
Wow, Conker's Red Furno. Wow, okay. That's a throwback.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Moon, you are somehow getting weaker.
Could I by chance try to get through with dexterity as opposed to strength?
Yes, you could actually. If you would like to try it that way.
God damn it!
Dice Maiden still said fuck you.
Why
Could I
is that a
tr-
thing?
No. Could I try and reach through and pull someone through?
I'm small too!
You would have to roll strength or dexterity again to get through.
I'm even small and I can't get through.
You know, if I rolled Dex, I would have passed.
Okay. Why did you roll strength then, Baka? If your dex is higher and you can roll dex instead of strength, why are you rolling strength?
Of all things to crit fail on. I thought you had experience.
Oh my god. That is so much worse.
So Doc is
no.
stuck. Doc is
Moon,
hanging in one room and out the other.
Moon, I can see, I don't know, Hack's failing that because he's inexperienced. But you're meant to have the experience.
Can we put him
Cough.
through?
Okay.
I'm-
That's enough, Petrol.
Can we put him through?
Crap! You're jammed! Okay.
Why is it tempting to summon snow in here? Why is that what my mind is coming up with? Actually, hang on a second. Would it be weaker if it was cold?
We are inside the body already. Let's not.
I would also point out that the room that you were in has been very hot and humid. So,
Oh, so rain... What if I just start to fill the room with water from rain?
Again, we are
Would that
already
give-
inside. How
Would
the
that
heck are
give
you
the
doing
butt diarrhea?
I would point out that you also have a chute behind you that the water will all flow down.
Oh.
Just help me push Doc through.
I can give it a shot.
Not
Do you want me to roll strength? Do you really think that'll do anything?
Well, we're doing it together. It might. But no promises with how weird this is.
It appears I may have gained some weight in some less than optimal places.
Nope.
I like how you both basically got the exact same roll.
You see, I told you that wouldn't work. Come on, we need to find something to lube him up with.
I don't know. Maybe
Please?
we could just literally pick up from anywhere.
Picks up slime and starts rubbing it along Doc.
Hold on, can I try pulling
Whoa.
through?
You can give it a go as well.
Rolling strength.
Do it with a +1 because they are trying to. It would be strength. So, Nasa, getting overexcited, goes to grabs a lubed portion, yanks back as hard as she can, and instead starts sliding back to the chute. Nasa is now at the bottom of the chute.
I thought Nassau went through already.
Oh, is Nasa on the other?
I was already through. I
Okay,
said I was
so-
going to pull.
Instead, you just knock Vigil over.
Over Vigil.
Nobody
Okay,
cares about Vigil, so Vigil gets knocked over. So,
Is there a do you happen to have like a long stick that we could use to get some leverage to push him through?
Oh yes, I have one right here.
The longest stick I have is this giant
I like how
spear.
Doc is saying this, but the portion of him that would have that is on the other side.
Okay, can
wait a minute.
I find a spot to wedge the spear so I can make a class 1 lever and push him through, or was it be class 2?
It doesn't matter
whatever.
what class it is.
Yes.
But yes,
So I-
you can do that.
All right, I lever Doc through. Then do I have to still roll strength?
It'd be a strength +3.
All right, that's more doable.
And I just remembered something. 2 spears. Technically, we can do it both.
If you were to roll it together, you'd both get a +3, and only one of you needs to actually pass.
So class.
Good job.
Yes, class 2.
Moop, you
Class 2
have
level.
forced Doc through the opening. And having had something there for a sizable portion of time, you guys can just go through.
So it's been stretched, has it?
So, once you guys get...
He just doesn't even acknowledge it.
once... Shut up. This was not supposed to be this amusing.
You gave us a butt that we had to crawl through. Why wouldn't it be?
You know, it didn't occur to me that this is where you guys would take it until it was too late. But when you guys get through to the other side, the walls look a lot more like outside flesh than inside flesh. Less red, more pink. And there appears to be something's face stretched across one wall. What do?
You said there's a
Did you say
face on the wall?
something's face is stretched across a wall.
Yes.
Hello.
I was just about to say the same thing.
The mouth moves a bit, and you can hear a gurgling noise before the voice finally makes it through. See, give me a sec. Gotta find the one that I chose for this. Where'd it go?
I'm still beautiful.
Nope. I walked to the other side of the room. That is a
What
whole
are
lot of
you?
nope.
So,
I
what
don't know
do
what's wrong with them.
it doesn't seem to be responding with actual answers to what you were saying.
Hey, excuse me, what is your name?
You get an odd gurgling groan in an answer.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to give us something a bit better than. That's gonna be a bit hard to pronounce.
It doesn't respond.
Je peux pas, c'est pas, si tu préfères. I said I can speak zebra if you prefer.
So, just for reference, Moot, they have found what appears to be a stretched face on the wall, and it is not really responding. Like, they asked it, they said hello, and it said it was still beautiful.
And I said yes, you are still beautiful. It's beauty subjective. Then asked for this creature's name.
All we got back was.
It is not responding properly to outward stimuli.
Wait, I just realized, does this have ears?
What about inward stimuli? Stick's head inside. No, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm
So-
not doing that.
Can I get both of my medical professionals to roll their physician? So, and I will explain this term in a minute, but it appears that the individual that you are, well, the thing that you are attempting to speak to is in a state of altered mental status. So basically,
Exo's moon, we still communicate with him. Sorry.
basically something has happened to it and it is not able to actually comprehend what is happening right now.
This makes a lot of sense. Especially given what the other said. So, yeah. This one doesn't understand what's going on right now. They're that mentally fucked.
So, what do?
Does that mean we need to do a therapy session, or does that mean we need to, like...
This is more than just a simple therapy session.
So,
They
with your passes, you both realize that this is probably something that is not reversible anymore. Any more than, like, removing it from the building would be.
This one may be way too far gone.
Do we actually think that what we're talking to here is warped, or is...
Yeah. Think about what we know about warped. Lots of psychological trauma to the point where the others have noted it, and has basically been long gone since the shield's been up.
Well,
They
if this is their current state, how are they maintaining their part of the shield?
that's the
Roll
thing.
physician at a -4. Both of you, for the information. Also, Moon, if you've been speaking, nobody has been able to hear you.
I have not said anything.
Okay, just making sure. So, Moon, in answer to the question that Clinker asked, more than likely it is just fixated on one task that it has been maintaining since it lost what little sanity it had.
It has become a biological machine. A husk of what once was, with its mind long gone.
So do we kill it then?
Well, no, Clinker. Am I allowed to kill this one?
Looks at Doc with just a death glare. No response.
I'm going to pretend that you didn't say that. So, if this one, if we can't communicate with it, and it can't understand us, and can't understand anything, really, is that, are we all in agreement that that's really the only course of action we have?
It's essentially a vegetable at this point.
A
Simply
vegetable that's
maintaining biological
a-
processes.
Would it be ethical to eat this vegetable? No.
I think that would count as cannibalism.
That wasn't. Sorry. I just say things that didn't need.
I wouldn't recommend it. It tastes extremely salty.
I don't want to eat this.
Okay,
Those were just words that came out of my mouth.
so
Listen,
if we have to kill it,
Look.
how do we go about doing that?
Well, it's too wet to use fire.
We're also inside of it.
we'll need to find their heart.
Or brain.
One of the two.
I don't have enough drugs to just kill it that way.
Okay, so if you would like, you can roll a perception for. This is for the two with medical expertise and a physician. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Success by 2 on perception, success by 6 on physician.
And Moop, I need your physician. Okay, so both of you looking around the area notice that it seems to be stretched over. Like, yes, it's stretched over the wall, but the wall juts out in that area. So
There's like an internal head.
something like that, yes. You could have assumed at one point that that area it is over was some sort of larger or like smaller internal room. So like a control room or somewhere where they could observe, observation room kind of deal. What do?
So, suggestion. If its head's here, the brain might be behind it. Which means if we use Nassa's spear, we might be able to perform a lobotomy.
Wait, I don't have a spear.
I'm the one with the 2 spears.
Ah,
I have a crossbow. They're very different.
Well, Moop, using your spears, we might be able to perform a lobotomy.
So is that what you're gonna try?
If Moop's willing to give up a spear to attempt it.
We cannot hear you if that's what you're talking about, Moop. Can we hear you now? Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I take a look at my spears and hand dock one of them. Alright. We've got to do what we've got to do.
Blinker, how good are you with that hammer?
What do you need me to hit with it?
I'm going to need you to hit the back of the spear with it.
I can probably do that.
Now here's a bit of a gray ground, though. Would this count towards his combat paralysis?
That's your ruling.
Combat paralysis comes when personal self-harm seems imminent.
Okay.
Or, wait. I can...
Well, it did say something about attack.
In any
rolls.
situation in which personal harm seems imminent. That is the first one.
Then I will say that you don't need to roll for it.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to... Or which skill do you want me to roll?
For you, it would be surgery and trying to find the right spot. And it'll be at a -2. And then Clinker just has to roll to hit. Okay.
Okay. I think I hit.
Yep. So you guys drive the spear through the, I say head loosely, of the warped, and it gives a grunt before the face just kind of goes slack. As far as you can tell, you have killed it. Doc, you are welcome to... Doc and Moop, actually, are welcome to check for vital signs on the walls.
You just touch the wall, check for a pulse.
You are unable to find a pulse, but you can feel like nerve, like twitches along the wall as it is like giving off the final twitches of death.
Let's get out before it realizes it's dead.
Wait a minute.
That is actually a thing, and you would want to do so quickly. And I'm not going to have you guys roll through for that all. We're going to have you guys back outside, and I think we are going to put a pin in it for the night. And for those of you that are still watching, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you're enjoying this and would like to see more of it. And if you are willing to support in other ways, I have a Patreon as well. There you will be able to join at the $1 tier for our community on Discord. The $5 tier, you get to join the party as at the end of every game we have a end of the game discussion where they go over things they liked, they didn't like, and any kind of lore or reveals of that nature. And then the $10 tier gets a shout out at the end of every upload and every stream. And a big thank you to my $10 tiers: Sawtooth Waves, Cameo Shadowness, Gilded Page, Haxros, and I believe that's all of them. Was that 5? It was Sawtooth
I think it was at 4.
Sawtooth Page, Cameo, Hax, Oh, Alexander.
There you go.
Knew I was missing one. Other than that, we look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow night for Peacemakers of Equestria. And everyone have a great evening and drink water.
Well,
Well, the bomb got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown. We'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know